All right, let's get on to the latest news break coming in. The Election Commission has demolished Aam Aadmi Party's EVM demonstration that you just saw a short while back taking place on the floor of the Delhi Assembly. Now, highly placed sources within the ECI, Election Commission of India, have told India Today that electronic voting machines used in the Delhi Assembly is not the EVM machine used by the Election Commission. In fact, machine used for demo in the Assembly was a similar machine with a similar motherboard, said Saurabh Bhardwaj before starting this demonstration. It seems that the Aam Aadmi Party deliberately chose to demonstrate the EVM tampering inside the Delhi Assembly to evade any legal consequences. Well, this is also what we are getting in. Let me cut across to Ankit Tyagi joining us live. You know, Ankit, even as Arvind Kejriwal remains silent, the very issue of EVM tampering is immense. You know, we've seen it over the last couple of months. The EC now coming and stating that this is not even the machine that is used for casting the ballot. On the other hand, why do you think the AAP chose the Delhi Assembly today to demonstrate this?
Well, two very simple reasons for that, Preeti. First of all, Saurabh Bhardwaj inside the Assembly also said that this is the closest prototype that they could have got on the Election Commission machine, the authorized machine that are used as far as the voting is concerned. They are saying we are ready for Election Commission to even hold an inquiry and to see themselves how easy is this, how close is this prototype. Now, doing it inside the Delhi Assembly is to evade some legal consequences. What it does is that there are certain privileges of MLAs and the Assembly that in fact shields them from the legal consequences. If Saurabh Bhardwaj possibly would have been doing this outside, he could be arrested by the police for trying to get an EVM out of the Election Commission security, or even trying to utilize a similar EVM. That is the reason why he has chosen the Assembly, because there is a privilege bill that every house in this country gets. Not only the Delhi Assembly, but every assembly in this country along with the Parliament also has these privileges and rights. This EVM that was used now becomes the property of the Delhi Assembly. But the bigger question that the Aam Aadmi Party and Saurabh Bhardwaj wants to pick up once again here is that this is how easy, according to them, is to hack an EVM, is to tamper with an EVM. And they are saying that the Election Commission, the reports that came in of organizing a hackathon, they are saying that the Election Commission, if gives them an authorized EVM, they would be able to do the same with them. Now, look at the whole idea. So far, the criticism of the Aam Aadmi Party was that they were picking up this issue without providing any details or without any evidence. Now they are trying to put that through in the media that this is exactly the evidence that we wanted to put out. We have worked, we have done our homework. Now the Election Commission, why don't you give us your EVM and we'll show how easy it is to hack. The game is to prove, the game is to put that doubt, at least in the mind of the public, to start a debate. And this is exactly what Saurabh Bhardwaj tried to do today on the floor of this Assembly.
No, Ankit, the game is also to divert and deflect attention on the biggest story concerning Arvind Kejriwal and bribed charges against him.
That's right. In fact, everybody was expecting that there will be ruckus as far as the Kapil Mishra saga and the allegations that he has made are going around. We were expecting the Chief Minister, or at least the audience were expecting the Chief Minister to speak. But this is the special assembly session that the Aam Aadmi Party says has only been called for this very purpose, to demonstrate the EVM situation. As I've been saying repeatedly, so far the Aam Aadmi Party deliberately has decided that they are not going to speak about the Kapil Mishra issue. At least the Chief Minister is not going to defend himself or is going to say anything about Kapil Mishra issue. It is the Deputy Chief Minister and the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, those who have been holding fort on behalf of the Chief Minister. They have been saying that these are frivolous allegations, and they are ready to release the footage of also the time when Kapil Mishra says on Friday he saw Satyendra Jain giving that bribe to Arvind Kejriwal. So, of course, the idea is to get another parallel talking point in the public. So far in the last 3 days, it has only been Arvind Kejriwal and Kapil Mishra raising allegations against him, and the Aam Aadmi Party on the defensive trying to prove that these allegations are wrong. Now, they did want to deflect the attention, come out with this expose that they promised on their EVMs and create a parallel debate. Remember, there were opposition leaders also here, possibly hoping that the opposition would also be picking this up. So the dual strategy was to divert this entire issue and of course start a parallel debate on the EVMs.
All right, stay on with me, Ankit. Joining us live is also on the phone line, I believe, is Mr. T.S. Krishnamurthy. He's been a former EC, former election commissioner. Welcome to the show, sir. Maybe you right now can come out and say it for what it is. Because this whole demonstration, a classroom demonstration that took place right now inside the Delhi Assembly, can possibly lead to doubts on the functioning of EVMs. What do you have to say?
As far as I am concerned, I have not seen the full proceedings of the Assembly. All that I understand is that some member of the Assembly has shown some machine and said it can be hacked or manipulated. First of all, the Election Commission will expect that person to use the Election Commission's machine and prove that it is manipulatable. After all, you can produce any machine which can be manipulated. Unless they take the Election Commission's machine and demonstrate it in the presence of technical experts, there is no point in just believing what others say. So unless and until they go to the Election Commission, use the Election Commission's machine and demonstrate that it is manipulatable, there is some possibility of discussion on it. On the basis of just a claim made in the Assembly, without using the Election Commission's machine, I regret I am not able to say anything on that.
All right, sir, let's not talk about that. But with what you picked out from, and you said that any machine can be manipulated. Are you of the opinion that the EVMs can be tampered with, can be manipulated?
No, I meant any machine made by any individual biased against the machine can do it. All that I say is the Election Commission machine is tamper-proof. And there are enough safeguards in the machine which even many people may not know. So how can he say that this machine is manipulatable? Any Tom, Dick and Harry can produce a machine and say it can be manipulated. We have had many such instances. Many people have come to the Election Commission earlier and proved themselves to be absolutely incorrect. The Supreme Court has heard 2 petitions at the highest level and then rejected their claims. They brought some engineers and showed it. So in my opinion, all that I want to say is anybody can make a claim, but it is the Election Commission's machine which alone should be proved beyond doubt.
All right, T.S. Krishnamurthy. Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining us. T.S. Krishnamurthy would be live with us at 6 p.m. as well on this story. But what we will do now.